In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the inverter water pump on this Toyota Prius. Let's get into it. In the trunk, remove this panel, twist these locks, pull this up, out of the way. Grab this trunk bucket, just slide it out. This cover right here, just pop this up, slide that out. Disconnect the negative terminal, use a 10mm wrench. Slide that off and out of the way. Take this shield off. There's some push pins. I'm going to use a pick, get in the center, and then pop it out. You can always also use a trim tool or even a Phillips head screwdriver. Sometimes they break. Just using a trim tool. And grab this panel, just slide it off. Remove this bracket, use a 12mm socket, take this bolt out. I'm going to pull the cover off the fuse box just to get some more room. There's a little push tab, just push that, it slides right up. I'm going to take these two bolts out on the side using a 12mm socket. Those bolts out, grab that bracket, just slide it out of the way. Using some hose clamp pliers, take this hose clamp off, slide that out of the way. You can use some pliers. These are hose pliers. Just grab the hose, twist it back and forth. Just try not to ruin the hose. And you're gonna lose a little bit of coolant. Just have your drain bucket underneath. And using the hose clamp pliers, take this hose clamp off. Just try to slide that back. Do the same, take that hose off. Using a 10mm socket, take this nut off. Oh, that one just broke off, that's okay. Using a 10mm socket, take this bolt out here. Take that bolt out. Now grab the bracket, you can pick it up, slide it to the side. Take this bolt off right here, use a 12mm socket. You can grab the bracket of the pump, slide it out a little bit, and we can disconnect the connector. Just push down on the tab. Slide that off. And we'll slide it out. It comes right out. Take the new pump. Just feed it in there. Might have to twist it a little bit. Get that lined up right there. Get that lined up over the stud and the other bracket over the stud. And put the bolts in. Get that one started. Snug that down. Get the bolt started underneath here on the bracket with that over the stud. Tighten that down. Put the nut on the stud and tighten that down. This vehicle, the stud is broken, so we're not going to do that. Connect the connector. Line that up. Push it down. Make sure it locks in place. And take the lower hose. Line that up. And move the hose clamp. That's in place. Take the upper hose. Slide it through. Push that on. Move the hose clamp. Make sure the hose is in the bracket right here. That's good. Take the bracket, line it up, get the bolt started. And bolt on top. Now tighten them down. These are snug. Put the cover on. And put this cover on. Line it up. Take the push pins. Get those all started and lock them down. Connect the negative battery terminal. Use the wrench. Snug that down, give it a wiggle, make sure it's tight. Take this cover, slide it in place. And put this basket in. And this cover is going to go on top. Lock it down. You're going to open this bleeder screw right there. That's for the coolant for this hybrid system. Make sure you take the cap off here. And you want to add coolant until it's at the full line, which is on the back here, and you see coolant coming out of the bleeder screw. Once that happens, you want to close off the bleeder screw, put the cap back on, then turn the key on, run the pump for about 20 seconds, shut the key off, come back out here, open the bleeder screw, and then adjust the level accordingly. You can do this procedure multiple times until you see that the coolant level is at the appropriate level.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.